our weekly VODCAST. Hey, I hope that you guys are having an absolutely amazing weekend, even though we had to turn those clocks forward an hour, lose an hour of sleep. But guess what, guys? It is finally going to feel like fall today, and this week coming up is going to be one of the most epic in the history of Room 21. So, a couple of quick announcements, and then I'll get you guys off to the strategy session for the week. First of all, I wanted to congratulate this week's Rockstar of the Week, Ashley. Ashley's amazing, effective effort, consistency, organization, stepping outside of her comfort zone, and her will, drive, and determination to do her best every second of every day is an inspiration to all of her classmates, and the reason why she was named this week's Rock Star of the Week. So, congratulations, Ashley. Well deserved. Guys, I have a ton of announcements, so bear with me. I'm going to try to go through them as quickly as possible. First of all, the planetarium is coming to Barrett this week. Stafford County has this inflatable planetarium that's going to be located up on our stage. We'll be going into it a couple of times this week. First, we'll be going into it tomorrow at the end of the day, viewing the constellations, and then closer to the end of the week, we'll be talking about the different moon phases and doing a lab inside of the planetarium. Now, coming up on Friday, we have the annual Stafford County Dare basketball game. Ms. Koyman, Mr. Kunert are playing in the educator side of the team, and then all the sheriff's department is on the other side. It's at Stafford High School, starts at 7 p.m. A flyer went home in the Friday folder with more information. It's an amazing night, guys. There, first of all, is entertainment in the fact that the educators versus the sheriff's office is making it happen. There's also 50-50 raffle, I believe, a bunch of baskets that are being raffled. Each school sends a basket in order to help raise money for Dare Day at the end of the year. So all the proceeds collected from the Dare basketball game, guys, on Friday night over at Stafford High School go toward Dare Day at the end of the year. So it's a very, very good fundraiser. We sent this home earlier in the week. If you are able to send in a donation for a family game night type basket, just get those in by Tuesday. You know, that could be games, that could be candy, food, anything like that, gift card. If you're willing to donate to that, we would greatly, greatly appreciate that. Just get those in by Tuesday. And don't forget, the Dare basketball game is coming up on Friday. I will see you there if you're making it happen. We'll be cheering on the educators and Mr. Kunert and Ms. Koyman, who I know have been practicing incredibly hard. Coming up on Thursday, guys, is Pi Day, March 14th. 2019. In 5th grade, we start to learn about the relationship between the radius, diameter, circumference of circles, and we briefly talk about pi. So with that being said, if you're willing to donate anything that is circular, and it does not have to be a pie, it can be, we've had Oreos, we've had different fruits brought in the past, anything that's circular. We'll be using it in our math lesson that day and then enjoying some treats at the end of the day. Just please do not bring in anything peanut related. This went home last night detailing that. So just send all those materials in on Thursday, which is Pi Day. A couple of other quick announcements, guys. First of all, Barrett Academy Family Trivia Night is coming up on Thursday, March 21st, 6 p.m. here at Kate Waller Barrett. It is going to be epic. So in Academy on Friday, guys, we gave the scholars a little snapshot of what trivia is all about. So you'll have to ask them about that. They all had an incredible blast. So we hope you can make it out on Thursday, March 21st. It is going to be epic. I hope to see you guys there. Also last week, the Uncle Slam's reading program came to school and talked about a program that they have where scholars can read 4 books, which is not hard for the Room 21 Rockstars this year, guys, and then put their books on the back. Somehow it looks like I have one of your classmates' bookmarks. But nonetheless, if you fill out the 4 books that you read, take this bookmark to one of the dates listed on the flyer that came home right here. You get 2 free tickets into the Potomac Nationals game, guys. Now, Kate Waller Barrett's game is on Sunday, May 5th, but you can also attend any of these other dates as well and still get the free tickets. So you got to have the bookmark. This flyer details more posit if you lost it in the trek home. What an amazing opportunity, guys. And the Potomac Nationals are moving down to Fredericksburg soon, so they're going to kind of be our hometown team. A couple of other quick announcements. Actually, one final, I do believe. Our 4th annual Barrett Innovation Showcase is coming up on Thursday, April 4th, 2019, starting at 6 p.m. Guys, if I can say anything about this event, it is the highlight of the year. Every single scholar at Kate Waller Baird Elementary School will have some of their tasks, some of their projects showcased. We're going to have food, games, a ton of fun. It's totally free for the entire family. Save the date. This is coming home on Monday, April 4th, 2019. 6 to 7:30 p.m., the Innovation Showcase here at Barrett. It is going to be the night of the year. Woo! I think I got through all of the announcements for today, guys. I'm going to send you off to the strategy session, and I will see you on the other end. Rockstars, and welcome to our weekly strategy session. So, first, I probably should start off by letting you know that, yes, this is a double house point week. Yes, you heard me correctly. This is a double house point week, which means everything that you earn this week, double it up, multiply it by 2, and that is what you earn for the week. So let's go ahead and get started. Don't forget, we're at the home of Room 21, sites.google.com/staffordschools.net/Room21Rockstar. So heading on over to the weekly strategy session this week, guys, you're going to find that the weekly review is ready to rock and roll. You can either click the link right here, you can look at it right here on the page, or you can wait till you get to class on Monday and grab a copy off the front of the board, and it's already copied and ready to go for you guys. So, this week, guys, we kind of have a transition week in terms of what we're learning. We're finishing up our study of geometry. Sorry for the bit of the lag there, guys. So we're finishing up our study of geometry, and we're moving on to we're still in geometry, I guess I should say, but we're moving to something kind of totally different, which would be circles coming up on Thursday. So our review this week is going to be a little bit of kind of reviewing the old the whole way throughout. We got a little bit of prime composite, finding the unknown angle measure in each of the figures below. Remember that amazingly epic math lesson, guys, when we all made a different triangle. We ripped off all 3 of the angles, and we realized that every single triangle has 3 angles that add up to 180 degrees. Don't forget, guys, you can use a calculator on all of these problems as you go ahead and solve. And then on the back, a little bit of review from our dancing last week, talking about the different transformations, translations, rotations, and reflection. Sorry, my mind went blank there, guys. And this is just kind of a really quick review of everything that we learned this week. So because it's a double house point week, though, you get yourself 100 house points for completing the weekly VODCAST house point review rather than just 50. Now, we have our vocab test coming up at the end of the week. Now, over on Classroom, if you travel on over to Classroom with me really quickly, guys, let me take you there right now. You're going to find that our Quizlet is ready to rock and roll. Clicking right over here, and I'm just going to come to the classwork page, and then you're going to find that under Weekly Vocabulary, Unit 5 FlowCab is hanging out right here, guys. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I will give you house points for working on your vocab. I will give you 10 house points for every 15 minutes that you work on your vocabulary words this week. So, because it is a double house point week, that will double to 20, and you have to have somebody prove it to you. If there's nobody at home to prove that you've been doing that, or maybe you're doing it during your morning time, then you just need to write that down. We're going to take the honor system, but that would be 10 house points for every 15 minutes that you study your vocab this week. But because it's a double house point week, that will be worth 20 points for every 15 minutes that you study this week. We have that quiz coming up at the end of the week. So check it out, guys. That is available for you there as well. I also put up a quick little concept that we're kind of going to be studying tomorrow in class. It's called combining and subdividing plane figures. A couple of years ago, guys, I made this video for my scholars. It still completely applies. It's exactly what we'll be learning tomorrow. It's just a really kind of fun and relaxed lesson, but we're still kind of talking about transformations and congruency in some forms, and talking about how we can combine and subdivide different figures to create other figures. So that will be our lesson for tomorrow. That video is available there as well. I don't have anything online for the combining and subdividing of figures because it's kind of an abstract concept, guys. So that I did put the topic here, you'll see, but I don't have a link to it because there are no resources available online for that particular topic. I just want you to know that that's available there. But as always, you can go to any of these links, complete any of the problems, show all of your work. You'll get 2 house points apiece for each of those. And once again, you got the Unit 5 vocabulary Quizlet link right there. Now, just like last week, you have to watch the entire VODCAST. Look at the bottom of your screen, and there will be a 3-word phrase this week you have to piece together to get those 20 house points, which will be the secret hashtag of the week. I was so excited that so many of you came in with that secret hashtag ready to go. It was absolutely epic. So bring that in. Check the bottom of the screen as the VODCAST rolls along for the secret hashtag, and you probably will have to scramble those words around. At this time, I'm going to send you guys back over to Mr. Reichert in person. Just a couple of other things, guys. As I showed you last week, there are some of the IXL sites available for you. Last week, we hadn't yet started triangles when I filmed the VODCAST, so there is some triangle practice there. Each of those problems will be worth 2 house points as long as you show your work. And as always, guys, you can go back to any of the concepts that we've studied so far and earn house points as well. Unit 5 Vocabulary Quizlet, as we speak at 9:24 a.m., the actual recording time of this video is not yet ready, but I'm working on it as we speak, so you'll see our new vocabulary words ready to go when you click that link, guys. That will be available for you. Don't forget, guys, the weekly hashtag of the week is not being announced this week. You're going to see 3 words appear at the bottom of the screen. I'm pointing over that way. And those are going to reveal the secret hashtag of the week as soon as you unscramble the 3 words. You don't have to unscramble the letters within the words. Those words will already make sense. You just have to make the statement in the correct order, and that will be worth 20 house points for the week. So without any further ado, I'm going to send you back over to Mr. Reichert in person. Rockstars, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, remember, do not hesitate to contact me. This week is going to be epic. I cannot wait for it to begin tomorrow. As always, you guys are the very best families in Stafford County, Virginia, and I will see you right here next time.